Forgiveness is often heralded as a universal virtual moral obligation that defines strength and character. Yet, in a world that romanticizes forgiveness, the Sigma male takes an unorthodox approach, choosing pragmatism over sentimentality. Unlike those who champion forgive and forget as the ultimate resolution, Sigma males chart their own path, prioritizing emotional clarity and self-preservation over societal expectations. Research reveals that 70% of individuals who forgive too quickly experience repeated hurt by the same offenders. Sigma males, however, remain conspicuously absent from this statistic. Why? Because they approach forgiveness and the lack thereof with meticulous calculation and deliberate action. Their methods are not merely about moving on, but doing so with precision and purpose, ensuring their emotional well-being and autonomy are preserved. This comprehensive exploration delves into the strategies Sigma males employ when faced with betrayal, offering a fresh perspective on why their approach resonates with those who value independence and emotional resilience. 1. Forgiving by forgetting, the art of erasing significance. Sigma males don't forgive in the traditional sense. They forget. However, this isn't about naively erasing offenses or pretending they never happened. It's a calculated act of removing the offender's significance from their mental and emotional space entirely. Analyzing the situation. When a Sigma male is wronged, they don't rush to react. Instead, they carefully process the situation, extracting the lessons hidden within the betrayal. By doing so, they ensure the experience leaves them wiser, but not burdened. Once the lesson is internalized, the offender's relevance is systematically erased. This isn't an impulsive decision, but a deliberate conclusion reached after observing patterns, weighing the relationship's value, and assessing whether the connection aligns with their core principles. The power of finality. For Sigma males, forgetting someone is an act of empowerment. It's about reclaiming control over their mental and emotional bandwidth. Once they make the decision, it's final. There are no second chances, no rehashing of grievances, and no emotional baggage to carry forward. To them, this clean break ensures they move on unencumbered, leaving the offender in the past as a faint, inconsequential memory. 2. Zero tolerance for repeated mistakes. While Sigma males acknowledge that everyone is prone to occasional errors, they hold a firm stance on repeated offenses. In their world, a mistake made twice is no accident, but a pattern, one that signals a lack of respect or awareness. Actions speak louder than words. Sigma males trust actions over words. A repeated mistake, especially after clear boundaries have been communicated, is viewed as an intentional disregard for those boundaries. To them, this lack of effort signals that the offender values the relationship too little or takes their patience for granted. Swift and decisive action. There are no drawn-out arguments or warnings. Instead, the Sigma male acts decisively, whether it's cutting ties completely or creating distance. Their response is non-negotiable. This approach might seem harsh to outsiders, but for Sigma males, it's about protecting their peace and investing their time in relationships that truly matter. 3. Forgiveness as power dynamics. To the Sigma male, forgiveness is more than a moral decision, it's a question of power and control. They view the act of forgiving too easily as a surrender of power, a way of signaling that boundaries can be crossed without consequences. The active response, rather than relying on forgiveness to resolve conflicts, Sigma males focus on taking control of the situation. This might involve cutting ties, reassessing their environment, or reinforcing boundaries. For them, the goal is to ensure that the mistake is not repeated, not to mend fences with the offender. Self-reliance over reconciliation. This approach doesn't stem from cold-heartedness, but from a deep sense of self-reliance. Sigma males prioritize their emotional health and independence over societal norms, ensuring that they remain in control of their narrative. By refusing to forgive, they don't cling to anger, but instead reclaim their autonomy, ensuring they're never put in a vulnerable position again. 4. Justice over closure. Sigma males reject the conventional idea that closure requires emotional resolution or heartfelt conversations. For them, closure is a self-created state, achieved through tangible actions rather than emotional validation, walking away with purpose. When wronged, Sigma males don't waste time seeking apologies or explanations. Instead, they shift their focus to justice, a practical resolution that restores balance. Sometimes, justice is as simple as removing themselves from a toxic dynamic, a quiet yet profound act of self-preservation, accountability, and boundaries. In cases where accountability is necessary, Sigma males address issues directly and enforce boundaries. Their actions are calculated and deliberate, ensuring that future offenses are prevented without resorting to impulsive or dramatic behavior. For them, justice is about restoring order, not exacting revenge. 5. The power of silent consequences. Rather than engaging in confrontations or dramatic displays of anger, Sigma males rely on silent consequences to communicate their dissatisfaction. This subtle yet powerful strategy often leaves a lasting impact. Withdrawal of presence. Sigma males treat their time, energy, and presence as valuable commodities. When betrayed, their response is to quietly withdraw, creating a void that speaks louder than any argument. This absence forces the offender to reflect on their actions and recognize the loss, protecting energy. By avoiding fruitless arguments and emotional outbursts, Sigma males conserve their energy for pursuits that truly matter. This measured response ensures that their focus remains on personal growth and meaningful endeavors, rather than being drained by toxic dynamics. 6. Rejecting forgiveness as a societal norm. Society often promotes forgiveness as a moral imperative, but Sigma males challenge this narrative. To them, forgiveness is not a universal virtue, but a tool that should be employed only when it serves a clear purpose. Evaluating the need to forgive. Before forgiving, Sigma males critically assess the situation. Does forgiveness restore trust? Does it add value to the relationship? If the answer is no, they see no reason to forgive. Instead, they focus on actions that align with their well-being and personal growth, preserving autonomy. By refusing to forgive out of obligation, Sigma males maintain their autonomy and emotional integrity. Their decisions are guided by practicality rather than societal expectations, ensuring that they remain true to their values. 7. Energy management over emotional resolution. For Sigma males, energy is a finite resource, and they treat it with the utmost care. Rather than investing it in emotional resolutions, they redirect it toward pursuits that genuinely matter. Avoiding emotional pitfalls. Sigma males understand that dwelling on conflicts or chasing closure often leads to a cycle of frustration and wasted effort. Instead, they choose to channel their energy into personal growth, creative projects, and meaningful relationships, prioritizing productivity. By focusing on their goals and aspirations, Sigma males ensure that their energy is spent in ways that enrich their lives. This approach not only protects their mental clarity, but also reinforces their independence and self-reliance. Conclusion: the Sigma male approach to forgiveness is as unconventional as it is effective. By prioritizing self-preservation, energy management, and practical resolutions, they navigate betrayal with a sense of purpose and clarity. Their strategies may defy societal norms, but they offer a powerful reminder that forgiveness is not a one-size-fits-all solution. For Sigma males, the ultimate act of strength lies not in forgiving, but in moving forward on their own terms. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.